Do you want to get newbie-like gains even though you've been working out for a year or more? Psst, you can. What's the secret? Well, it's something you're probably already aware of. However, a lot of people fail to actually do it. And so I want to show you some numbers from some studies that might just give you the encouragement and motivation you need to stick with it. In 2020, there was a study that examined 105 trials with over 5,400 participants involved. The point of the study was to see how much protein intake affected muscle gain. Now, you probably have heard try to get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weighed 150 pounds, you'd want to try to get 150 grams of protein per day. But a lot of people don't actually hit those numbers, especially if they're not paying close attention to it. But once you see these results, you might start taking it a little more seriously. Now, an important part to recognize about this study is it was performed on individuals who had at least a year of resistance training under their belt. So you can't attribute these results to newbie gains. Now, here's what the study found. If you weigh 150 pounds and you're currently only eating about 0.6 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day at this point, that would mean you're eating 90 grams of protein a day. Now, if you simply add in 0.1 grams more per day, the study showed over an 8 to 10 week period, there was an increase of almost 1 pound of lean body mass or muscle. 0.86 pounds over an 8 to 10 week period. That's massive. Now, where it gets even crazier is if you were to increase it by another 0.1 grams per pound. Over 8 to 10 weeks, the participants gained roughly another 0.86 pounds. So by consistently eating 30 grams more protein per day, if you're 150 pounds, eating only 0.6 grams per day on average, you could gain an additional 1.72 pounds of lean body mass. Now, of course, this is no guarantee, and training and recovery will play into this as well. You're still going to see some sort of gain over this period of time if you increase your protein by 0.2 grams per pound of body weight per day. Now, what your current protein intake is does make a difference as you increase. In other words, when participants were eating 0.6 grams or lower per day and they increased by just 0.1 grams, that's when we saw the 0.86 pound increase. But if you're getting at least 0.8 grams per pound already and you increase to 0.9, then the lean body mass gain was only somewhere between 0.4 and 0.5 pounds. Now, that's still pretty significant over an 8 to 10 week period, but it is half as much if you're going from low protein to adequate protein versus going from adequate protein to high protein. And the increase from 0.9 to 1 gram per pound was even lower. Now, anything over 1 gram per pound really didn't show any kind of significant growth, but if you're not already consistently eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, it's going to be the easiest way to start getting those newbie-like gains again. Case closed.